Have you ever thought about how powerful and dangerous dams are? These huge buildings made by people can stop floods, make electricity, and give water to millions of people. However, when things go wrong, the consequences can be catastrophic. Join us as we go on an adventure to see the top 10 most dangerous dams in the world. Number 10. Torbella Dam, Pakistan flood. In Pakistan, the Torbella Dam is the biggest irrigation reservoir and hydroelectric power generator, supplying millions of people with water and electricity. Due to the rapidly moving silt delta that is nearing the dam, it does, however, face a serious danger. The Torbella Reservoir used to hold 11.6 million acre-feet of water. It is 80.5 kilometers long and has a land area of 250 square kilometers. However, due to sedimentation, it only holds 6.8 million acre-feet of water at the moment. Snow and glacier melt from the southern Himalayas primarily fill the catchment area upstream of the dam, which is spread over 168,000 square kilometers of land. The silt delta, which is only 6 kilometers from the dam, has turned into a full-fledged ball and is slowly slipping into the tunnels of the dam. In the event of a collapse, the silt mountain will block the tunnels. This will stop the dam from supplying water for irrigation and making electricity, which could cause a loss of trillions of rupees. Due to the slow construction of check dams and watershed projects at Torbella, this silt has accumulated. A shuttering fell on July 3, 2016, resulting in the deaths of 2 Chinese workers and 2 Pakistanis. On the Torbella Dam extension project, the incident happened during construction. In addition to the 4 people who died, 4 other people, including 2 Chinese people, were hurt. Number 9. Explosion at Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam, which produces hydroelectric power for parts of 3 US states, is a huge technical feat located on the Colorado River near Las Vegas. It stands at an impressive height of 726 feet and is a popular tourist destination. But the dam complex was destroyed when a huge blast shook the area. As seen in the film of the incident, flames and a huge cloud of black smoke rose from the power-generating turbine house. Tourists who were scared and on top of the dam were quickly moved to a safer area. Dams are built to store and control the flow of water for different reasons, such as making hydropower power. The engines in the dam use the energy of the flowing water to make electricity, which is then sent to the grid so it can be used. But the electricity and high voltage equipment used in dam sites can also cause fires and explosions. Electrical faults, short circuits, and overheating of equipment are some of the common causes of transformer fires. In the case of the Hoover Dam explosion, the A5 transformer caught fire, causing a plume of black smoke and a mushroom cloud. Within 30 minutes, the incident was under control, but it damaged the hydropower complex and made people worry about the safety of dams. Dams are made to survive natural disasters like earthquakes, but they still need to be checked and maintained on a regular basis to avoid an incident like the Hoover Dam explosion. Experts say that putting fire suppression systems and upgrading tools are 2 ways to make dams safer and reduce the chance of accidents. Number 8. Dam burst in Myanmar. Myanmar is a country that is located in Southeast Asia and is known for its beautiful landscapes and rich cultural history. But the country has also had its share of natural tragedies, like the 2018 collapse of the Swar Chong Dam in Yadashi Township, which caused a lot of damage. The Swar Chong Dam is a dirt dam that was built in the 1990s to provide water for irrigation to farms in the area. It could hold 2.5 million cubic meters of water and was used to raise fish and make electricity for towns close. But the dam wasn't well taken care of, and it wasn't built to handle the heavy rains of the summer season. In August 2018, the rainy season was especially bad, with strong rains that caused the dam's water level to rise quickly. The officials did not take enough precautions to prevent the dam from breaking, despite warnings from nearby residents. So, on August 29, the dam broke, letting out a huge wall of water that washed away towns, farms, and animals. The government says that 16 people died and that thousands of people had to move. Some stories, though, say that the real number of deaths may be higher. The collapse of the Swar Chong Dam was a terrible tragedy that killed many people and caused a wide spread of damage. The lack of preparedness and response plans aggravated the situation, leaving local residents helpless in the face of the disaster. Number 7. A glacier has collapsed in India. Some of the most beautiful mountains in the world can be found in India. They are located in the Himalayas, which are in the northern part of the country. Because they are a source of water, these glaciers are important to the lives of millions of people and the animals that live in the area. But climate change has had a big effect on the area, causing the glaciers to melt quickly and making the risk of tragedies caused by glaciers higher. When a Himalayan glacier fell in February 2021, the Indian area of Uttarakhand was hit by a devastating event. The football field-sized glacier crashed into the Rishiganga hydropower project dam, which caused a huge flood that washed away everything in its path. Many homes, bridges, and roads were washed away as a result of the floodwater's broad damage. With hundreds of people still missing or thought to be dead, the incident caused a major loss of life and livelihoods. The disaster caused serious concerns about the safety of infrastructure projects in the region and the need for greater investment in early warning systems and disaster preparedness measures. Number 6. Accident at Sayano-Shushenskaya. On August 17, 2009, a catastrophic event occurred at the Sayano-Shushenskaya Dam in Russia, killing 75 people and seriously damaging the dam's power station. And sudden failure of a turbine in the early hours of the morning set off a chain of events that led to a huge flood in the turbine hall, which is where the incident started. The flood caused several engines to break down and turn off, resulting in a power outage and the automatic control systems of the dam failing. The Sayano-Shushenskaya Dam is situated on the Yenisei River in Russia's Caucasus region. It is Russia's biggest power plant and the 9th largest hydropower plant in the world based on how much power it makes on average. The dam was finished in 1985 and is 790 feet tall and 497 feet long. It is an arched gravity dam. The dam's power station has 10 turbines with a total fixed capacity of 6,400 MW. These turbines produce an average of 23.5 TWh of electricity per year. This is not the first time an accident has occurred at the Sayano-Shushenskaya Dam. In 1979, one of the engines at the dam failed, resulting in a power loss. In 1985, a generator went on fire, which caused another power outage. In 1988, a rotor broke, resulting in the third time that the power went out. With no deaths or major damages, all of these events were considered minor. Number 5. Mariana Dam. The Mariana Dam disaster, also known as the Samarco mining disaster, is one of the worst environmental tragedies to hit Brazil in recent years. The incident took place on November 5, 2015, in the city of Mariana, Minas Gerais, Brazil, when a tailings dam run by the mining company Samarco fell. A huge environmental damage and a loss of life were caused by the collapse, which released about 60 million cubic meters of waste into the environment. With 19 people killed and thousands more forced to leave, the accident had a widespread effect. The crash from the dam got into the Atlantic Ocean, which hurt sea life and made it very dirty. The disaster has been described as one of Brazil's worst environmental tragedies, and its effects are still being felt today. In the aftermath of the disaster, lawsuits were filed against Samarco, its parent companies BHP Billiton and Vale, and the Brazilian government. These lawsuits sought to hold those responsible for the disaster accountable for their action and to secure compensation for those affected by the disaster. Number 4. Oroville. The Oroville Dam crisis in 2017 was a terrifying experience for Northern California residents. Heavy rain on February 7th weakened the Oroville Dam spillway, which made people worry that the dam's emergency spillway would fail and cause a huge flood. Because of the problem, nearly 200,000 people who lived below the dam had to leave their homes. The Oroville Dam is the largest dam in the United States. It is 770 feet tall. It was constructed in 1968 and is located in Butte County, California on the Feather River. The dam is mostly used to store water and make hydroelectric power. Its reservoir, Lake Oroville, is a famous place to go swimming and fishing. This wasn't the first time the Oroville Dam made news due to safety worries. In 2009, the California Department of Water Resources found that the slope of the dam was badly broken and needed to be fixed. The DWR also found that the dam's backup slope did not meet current safety standards and could fail in the event of heavy rain. Despite these findings, the emergency spillway was not repaired until after the 2017 crisis. After the crisis, the DWR started implementing a plan to fix and improve the dam spillways to avoid an incident in the future. The repairs are expected to cost more than $1 billion. Residents of Northern California can only hope that the repairs and improvements to the Oroville Dam will prevent a similar situation from happening again in the future. Number 3. Three Gorges Dam. By moving mass around, big dams can change the way the earth spins. This is referred to as the flywheel effect. The Three Gorges Dam in China is one of these dams that has changed the way the earth spins in a big way. The Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River in Hubei province is the world's biggest hydropower power station. It has a total capacity of 22,500 MW. The Three Gorges Dam project began in 1994 and was completed in 2012. The dam is 607 feet high and more than 2 miles long. Its goal is to make electricity, stop storms, and make it easier to get around on the Yangtze River. The dam did its job of making electricity, but it also caused a lot of problems for the environment and society. The Three Gorges Dam has forced more than 1.3 million people to move and has done a lot of damage to the environment. The dam has changed the way water flows and how material moves, which has made erosion and floods worse. Additionally, the dam has changed the water's chemistry, resulting in the loss of marine life and changes to the Yangtze River's environment. The dam has also hurt the quality of the water. The water in the reservoir behind the dam has stopped moving, which has led to more pollution and the spread of disease. As the water in the reservoir is unfit for drinking or irrigation, the dam has also caused problems with water supply. Number 2. Dam burst on the Kiantang River. People are naturally drawn to big amounts of water, and there are a lot of places around the world where tourists can see beautiful views of oceans, rivers, and lakes. One such place is the Kiantang River in Haining, China, where a tidal bore occurs annually, drawing hundreds of visitors. But in 2011, the event became dangerous when the tidal bore broke through a dam and spilled over the riverbank, knocking many tourists off their feet. Even though nature events can be fascinating, they can also be uncertain and dangerous for people who don't take their power seriously. It's essential to take appropriate safety measures and follow the advice of local authorities when visiting such places. The dam on the Kiantang River was built to help control the flow of water and avoid floods in the area. But the power of the tidal bore was too much for the dam to handle, so it broke. This caused chaos and put people in danger. The tidal bore was caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and is a result of the river's unique geography. The hole can get as high as 30 feet and move as fast as 25 miles per hour, which makes it an exciting and scary thing to see. Even though there are risks, tourists and locals continue to go to the event every year. People come from all over the world to see the hypnotic wave and see the power of nature at work. Number 1. Sardoba Reservoir Dam Breach. Earth-filled dams are made by packing down layers of dirt to make a building. They're popular in many parts of the world because they're cheap and can be set up on supports that can be crushed. But these dams can be dangerous. The possibility of structural failure is one of the risks involved with earth-filled dams. This can happen due to a number of things, including bad planning or construction, lack of upkeep, or natural events like earthquakes or heavy rain. When an earth-filled dam breaks, it can result in significant floods, community relocation, and even a loss of life. Recently, a dam broke in Uzbekistan, which caused a lot of damage and showed how dangerous earth-filled dams can be. The earth-filled dam was built in 2017 and was meant to provide water for irrigation of the lands around it. Excessive rainfall was the cause of the collapse of the Sardoba Reservoir, resulting in the removal of more than 90,000 people and widespread floods in the area. In addition to the structural risks, earth-filled dams can also be bad for the environment. The construction of these dams can change the natural flow of rivers, which can hurt aquatic species and habitats. The dams can also cause sediment to build up, which makes it harder for water to flow downward.